Hello, students. I hope you all are fine. I hope you have seen the previous video and you have grasped the knowledge about the topics covered in that video. We have covered in the previous lecture the important terms, that what do you mean by solar system, celestial bodies, new moon and full moon. We have also covered the concept of pole star and different constellations. I think it will be clear to you now. Now, in this lecture, we will discuss about different planets in our solar system. As you all know, there are 8 planets in our solar system. We will discuss it in detail. Now, firstly, we will discuss the meaning of planets. It is on your page number 2. Some celestial bodies do not have their own heat and light. They are lit by the light of stars. Such bodies are called planets. The word planet comes from the Greek word plantai, which means wanderers. Now, all these planets, they are spherical in shape. They revolve around the sun in fixed paths called orbits. Most of them revolve from the west to east. While revolving around the sun, the planets rotate on their own axis also. There are 8 planets in our solar system. We have already discussed what is solar system. Okay. Now we will see this mind map. That planets are divided into 2 parts, inner planets and outer planets. Inner planets are called terrestrial planets as they are made up of rocks and they are very close to the sun. It includes Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars. The first 4 planets are inner planets. And the next is outer planets or giant planets. It includes Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. These are outer planets because they are very far from the sun and the huge planets made up of gases and liquids. So, we will see that Jupiter and Saturn are also called gas planets, while Uranus and Neptune are called ice planets. I think you have cleared the division of planets. The first 4 planets are the inner planets and the last 4 planets are the outer planets. You will see in the diagram in this picture that the 8 planets along the sun, the first 4 are the inner planets and last 4 are the outer planets. Now we will discuss them in detail. You will see this picture in your book. First, Mercury is the closest planet to the sun. It has no moon and it takes around 88 days to complete one orbit around the sun and 59 days to complete one spin on its own axis. And it is named after the mythical Roman god Mercury. All you are seeing in this picture. The next is the Venus. Venus is the brightest and hottest planet of the solar system. It is named after the Roman goddess of love and beauty. It is the second planet from the sun. Its size is nearly equal to that of Earth. Therefore, it is also known as Earth's twin. Like Mercury, it has no moon. And Venus takes one orbit around the sun, it takes 255 days, and one spin on its axis, it takes 243 days. The Earth, that is our favorite planet on which we live, you know, it's one orbit around sun, it takes 365 days, and one spin on its axis, it takes 1 day. Here is the Earth. Earth is the third planet in the solar system. We will discuss the Earth in detail later on. Now, fourth is Mars. It is, it is a red planet. It is next to the Earth in the solar system. It is named after the Roman god of war. It is also known as red planet because of the presence of iron oxide on its surface and it gives it a reddish appearance. Its rotation period is almost similar to that of Earth. Mars has two moons and it one orbit around sun it takes 687 days and one spin on axis is same as of the Earth. As we discussed, it takes only 1 day. These are all the inner planets, first 4 planets that we have discussed till now. Now moving further, we will discuss the outer planets. You will see between the inner planets and outer planets there are asteroid belt. There are number of asteroids moving in the space in this belt. Now the Jupiter. It is the largest planet of the solar system and a large part of it's made up of gaseous material. It is named after the mythical Roman god Jupiter. It has 16 moons, so it is also known as a mini solar system because all moons revolving around it. And its one orbit around sun takes 11 years, 11 months, about 12 years. And one spin on axis it takes 9 years 56 minutes. Next is Saturn. You see, it is a beautiful planet of our solar system. There are bright rings around its equator. These rings are made up of icy particles, dust and gases. And it has 18 moons. And one orbit around sun it takes 29 years 5 months. And one spin on axis it takes 10 hours 40 minutes. Next is the 7th planet is the Uranus. It is 7th planet from the sun. It is named after the mythical Greek god of sky. Like Saturn, it has also rings. And it has number of moons, it has 17. One orbit around sun 84 years and one spin around axis it takes 17 hours 14 minutes. So it is also known as ice giant planet as we have already discussed. And the last is the Neptune. It is the 8th and the farthest planet from the sun in the solar system. It is named after the mythical Roman god of sea. It is 17 times the mass of the Earth. It has 8 moons and one orbit around sun it takes 164 years and one spin on axis it takes 16 hours 7 minutes. We have discussed all these inner planets and outer planets. I think it has been clear to you now. You know, there was 9 planets in our solar system. The Pluto was also there, but now you will see in this picture that after Neptune there was Pluto. But due to this, there is Kuiper belt discovered by the Kuiper. It is made up of ice. It is known as belt of ice. There are numerous comets in this belt. As Pluto has left the orbit of sun, so it is not considered as the planet anymore. And it is very small and considered the dwarf planet or planetoid. You know, there was an official classification going. Then what is declared as planets? Then the scientists said that planet must have 27% of more mass as compared to Pluto, then only it is officially considered as planets. So it means if you considered any of them as a planet, any celestial body as a planet, it must have 27% more mass as compared to Pluto. So the Pluto is now considered as dwarf planet or planetoid. Till recently August 2006, Pluto was considered as the considered as a planet, but however, in a meeting of the International Astronomical Union, you see in your book, in a meeting of the International Astronomical Union, a decision was taken that Pluto, like other celestial objects, Ceres, discovered in recent past, may be called as dwarf planets. I think it is all clear to you that why Pluto is not considered as a planet. So, you will learn these all name of planets and the information about the planets. You will learn these planets in a sequence wise, and an easy way to memorize the name of these planets in order of the distance from the sun is this written in your books: my very efficient mother just served us nuts. The first letter of each word matches the first letter of each planet. Like my, M denotes Mercury, very, V denotes Venus, efficient, E denotes Earth, mother, M stands for Mercury, just, J stands for Jupiter, served, S stands for Saturn, us, U stands for Uranus, nuts, N stands for Neptune. It will be easy to learn these planets in a sequence wise if you learn this sentence: my very efficient mother just served us nuts. I hope it will be clear to you. Please learn all the names of planets and their information, that which is largest, which is brightest, which is hottest. We will discuss the other things in the next video lecture. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.